Good afternoon. My name is Charlie Higgins, and I'd like to take a moment this afternoon to inform you about tournament bass fishing. In order for you to understand about tournament fishing, I'll explain the format, the skill needed, and how you can get involved. Keep in mind, a bad day fishing is better than a good day at work. What is tournament fishing? I'm sure many of you have been fishing, but tournament fishing is just a little bit different. As a member of the Tennessee Team Trail, we partner with other men or women in two-man teams to fish against other teams all across the state. In contrast to popular belief, bass fishing is not all luck. A tournament fishing format and procedures and rules guide us in what we do and how we can fish. The procedures are: we usually meet at a local launching point, such as a boat ramp or a marina. Each team pays a tournament fee, and at a certain point in time, usually the earliest light, we launch one boat at a time with the fishing for about 8 hours. At the end of that 8-hour period, we return to the launching point. We weigh the best 5 fish that we caught, and the team with the largest weight is declared the winner. Some of the tools we use to fish in the tournament trail is a boat, such as the one that I'm sitting in now, which is a Nitro Z8. It's 20.5 foot long. It's equipped with trolling motor, electronics, lights, and a main power source, which is the motor. Some other tools that you may be interested in are the rods and the reels we use, such as this one, which is a casting rod. 7 foot long, carbon graphite, and the reel sits on top of the rod, such as this. Another type of rod we use is what we call the spinning rod. Also 7 foot graphite, but if you'll notice, the reel sits beneath the rod. This rod is used to cast other types of lures. Some of the lures we use are: 1, a crankbait, which is exactly what it says it is. You cast it and crank it, luring the fish. Another lure we use is called the jig. The jig is just exactly what it says it is. You cast it, jig it up and down, back to the boat to encounter the strike. Some other lures we use are rubber worms. There's all different types, and each fisherman use what he thinks is best. Bass fishing is not luck, and I'll explain what I'm talking about. You have to know which lure to throw at what time of the year. You have to know how to read your electronics to locate the fish or the structure that's holding the fish. I'd like to take a moment now and talk to you and tell you how I got into tournament fishing. As a young man, my dad introduced me to fishing at the age of about 5. I fished in all types of fishing, usually just sitting on the bank, casting a worm or a minnow or something like that. The same thing that many young men do. Later on in life, I got to seeing the tournament fishing on TV, which struck up an interest in my life. And I do it for fun, for entertainment, and for relaxation. I'd like to review my main points with you now and bring something back to your mind. Remember, there is a format to tournament fishing, there is skill needed, and now you know how I got involved. As I come to the end of my speech, I can say without a doubt that tournament bass fishing is the most enjoyable hobby that I have ever been part of. I'd like to encourage you today, get out there, go fishing, take a young person fishing, enjoy yourself.